friends and fans. Welcome to Tabletop News. I'm your host, the author, David Applegate. Sorry, I tried doing this stream live and it failed. So I'm going to record and upload my RPG news. So if you've got any feedback, any RPG tips and stuff you want me to cover, you're just going to have to bring it up in comments in the comment section. Alright, so the bundle holding is my favourite site. It has quite a number of bundles on offer this week. So, well, actually, some that will last just over a week, and some are coming to an end this week. First up is The Land of M. The Land of M is a kid-friendly RPG, entire collection, $17.95. This is a child-friendly game. As you can tell, it's for probably say a little bit between say 9 through to 11, maybe 12. Let's see, it's about an old empire that's fallen into the Gloom King, so yeah. The Mucklands has become a tired land on Whodunnit dungeons. Greedy tycoons seek power at the expense of the people, the environment, and existence itself. Yeah, it's got for $17.95 you get 5 titles in the collection. In the collection we have the rulebook, where Lord of the Rings meets the Muppets in a light-hearted RPG about exploration, discovery, and being creative. The Land of M has a sandbox where you have a vast prism, a very vast hex crawl. Let's see, how big is it? You have hundreds of locations, 439 pages. Yeah. You can... It's a sandbox, player-driven storytelling game that requires little preparation. And it has 3 source books to expand on it greatly, with handcrafted random encounters, 9 short, snappy adventures, 190 whimsical and sometimes dangerous adversaries with full stat blocks. Next up, we have the Void Runner's Codex. The Codex and Starship Manual and a setting, the Death Planet, $17.95. This is Spacefaring for Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. This uses Level Up Advanced 5th edition, which is maximum compatible with D&D 5th edition, adding more flexibility and more options to sci-fi role-playing game for 5th edition. This is brought to you by the same people who created Level Up and the what is old is new system, and quite a lot of other D&D related material. Although they do have their own in-house RPG. Lately it just seems to be solely focused on Level Up. Now, this digital box set is 3 books, all sold separately. The Void Runner's Codex is the campaign source book, presents various heritages, and you have the Alien Bestiality and the Captain's Manual. The Captain's Manual has rules for building and piloting starships, space travel, and more. With an introductory adventure. This is a successful 2024 Kickstarter. Not bad for $17.95. Next up, we have the Perilous Void. The Perilous Void is system-neutral game master tools for space role-playing games. This collection is only $7.95, and it enables you to create space operas and gives you quite a number of tables. You have settings, sectors, star systems, life forms, factions, developments, NPCs, and additional tables, and some record sheets, 5 different printable sheets from galactic sectors, profiles, etc. Holdfast Station. It's a nice little standalone game where you have a disaster and you step up because you're part of your community and you're responding to disasters and threats to your community. $7.95, nice little weekend, but a lifetime of material right there. Next up, we have Fellowship. Fellowship is a 2020 apocalypse engine fantasy tabletop role-playing game, as you could guess, set inspired by Lord of the Rings. There's a rulebook collection, the starter kit, $9.95, and bonus collection. You're in a fellowship. One of you is the Overlord, bent on world destruction. The others take you on as a coalition of players. This is adapting the Apocalypse engine to a system called the Fellowship. The Fellowship starts with Book 1, where saving the day is all you've got to do. Then Fellowship 2, delve into the Hollow World. And you have some alternative dungeon playbooks here, where you, in the original, this replaces the 3 classes presented in the core rulebook: the Cleric, the Paladin, and the Wizard, with the Priest, the Templar, and the Mage. These are somewhat baggage from Dungeons & Dragons. Yeah. Fully formatted playbooks for immediate play. Level Up, which I recommend you do. Oh, by the way, threshold price. Yes, threshold price is $18.50. So level up, pay $18.50 or more, and you get the entire collection. So on top of the starter collection, you get Fellowship 3 in Rebellion. You now overthrow the Empire. So you have the Nemesis, a character who works with the Overlord. So you now have the Overlord and the Nemesis, and you have the Fellowship against the Empire. Now, the Empire won. The Fellowship is the Rebel Alliance. Of course, the enemy's fascist. That's the fashion of the day. Fellowship Book 4, Generous Fellowship. New plays, new moves, new threats. This is 4th and final Fellowship expansion. And then you got 4 more dungeon worlds. So you got more characters, which to expand your playbook. So, quite a campaign. Rune-Khan is one of those other campaigns. $9.95 gets you the entire collection. This is a campaign based, of course, one-on-one role-playing game. It's a Souls-like Viking fantasy by Odin's Beard. Along with the Weird West RPG, we deal in lead. This is all based on the Khan rules. Rune-Khan, and we deal in lead. Exploration of fallen, crumbling worlds with threats, mysteries, and unspeakable horrors. This is a streamlined, old-school revival, but classless. Your hero dies, gets reborn in a bonfire. Monsters respawn. Other realms invade. This is and this also, as a twist, also comes with a spaghetti western with wielding and lead, the last of the gunslingers. So for $9.95, you get 5 titles in the collection. Whodunnit Saga, The Dead Is Not the End. So it's an endless suffering, 84-page core rulebook. This could be a once-off dungeon delve or an ongoing campaign. You be the judge. Bestiality, 100 various monsters from Norse mythology, Into the Nine Realms, a 16 one-page dungeon, for Rune-Khan. Wheel Deal and Lead, The Last Gunslinger, and Midnight of Century Primer, an occult serial killer investigation in the shadows of the 90s, all using the card system. All for $9.95. This channel is brought to you by Future Fantasy, my personal science fiction setting for D6. It does use the Void system, but you can use the D6 Quick Start system. I should bring out a custom RPG for this, I know. With many projects in hand, sometimes I don't find the time between writing and producing videos. However, everything you get on Drive-Thru RPG, except for exclusives, are added to your Drive-Thru RPG library if you link the account through my library. So, Drive-Thru RPG is your largest RPG download store. There's a lot of RPGs. Now, every so often, when Cyberpunk produces new material, it shoots to the top. So does Shadowrun, Traveller, and a couple of other systems. Apocalypse being one of them. Night City updates Night City to 2045. So, it's a little bit more colourful, a little bit more upbeat than previous entries appear. This brings up this upgrades the geography, government, logistics of Night City, complete history, factions, various gangs and criminal organizations and security providers, district breakdown, over locations, and there is two versions. There's a print version and a high resolution version that enables you to zoom into various locations. Now there are various writing credits, art credits, but this is human created from Talsorian Games. This is official Cyberpunk. And it's not the only one. There's a lot of Cyberpunk material out. But this became the #1 best-selling this week. Coming close is Star Trek Adventures for Mobius 2D20. Now, 2D20, I think, is based on a German system. I just can't remember its name right now. I do have it somewhere in portable document file format. Also played Star Trek before, but first edition, I think Star Trek was FASA, and I'm not sure if Star Trek came out before Shadowrun. I think it did, although some stuff was produced after Shadowrun. Yeah. Species Sourcebook brings you a whole bunch of alien life forms. Over 60 new templates. So go boldly where no alien has gone before. Now, I occasionally cruise Kickstarter looking for interesting concepts. And lately you heard, well, there was a movie called The Beekeeper. I don't know if this is inspired by it or whatever. I just saw the Beekeeper and I thought, 70 backers, more than 2 days to go. In the last 12 hours, this has actually shot up to 1,200. It wasn't one, and it's actually shot up. So it's a game of murder, of course. Feuding families. Can you find the killer? This is, yeah. I don't know. I think this is a standalone game, not tied to anything. But it does look a little bit like the the old Whodunnits. Have you ever seen the Whodunnit series? Yeah. You ever saw that Ryan Johnson movie with Dud Bond? Yeah. Ah, this is from a fellow Australian, Michael Terry. So what do you actually get? Rewards. You get, well, the basic level, you get the game. In fact, that's, you have the hardcover, you have variations, collector set, full game. There you go. But you do have a soft cover, full game. So, Cubist, it's a style, art style, Polaroid, artwork edition. A side set with yellow dice. Interesting. I might revisit this one, see how it goes, but it's a third of the way on its just coming to the end of its second day. It's pretty good, although a lot of Kickstarters these days are within their first day they're fully funded. That's yeah, sometimes quite impossible, other times it's quite easy. I think it does depend on the RPG and your fan base. The better you do, you know, the more you make, sometimes the better you do. Otherwise, but you can overcrowd Kickstarter very quickly, and Kickstarter right now is very crowded. I wish everyone well, of course, but there's only so much money and so much material to go around. And people are starting to focus singly on single games. Now, Cyberpunk is still very popular. Out of the bundle of holding ones, Rune Khan and Fellowship look very good. Coming up a close third. If you're playing RPG, sci-fi, science fiction, I don't know if you want to play it on 5th edition, but this is very specific to 5th edition. And level up enables you to go through, I think, from level 20 to level 30. And it's got more powers. This is very age specific, but that's a complete summary of all material. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Please support the channel. You can support the channel on Ko-Fi, Patreon, buy my books, buy my merch. I appreciate each and every one of you. See you in the next video. Bye for now.